Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, Shelvington. My name is Andy and this is my model railway in a garage. If you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel and click the like button. Subscription costs you absolutely nothing, but it helps other like-minded modelers find my videos and it will help grow my channel. If you have already subscribed, thank you. First of all, I want to thank each and every one of my subscribers. Thank you so much for all your support. My channel is growing. I've got a long way to go and a lot to learn. Please keep those comments coming in as well. It really does help. I know I'm not going to please everyone all of the time, but all the comments so far have been very good and helped me adapt and adjust how I've done things. So thanks again. Please don't be shy. Keep the comments coming. In today's episode, I'm going to do a follow-up from my wheel cleaning episode that I released a few weeks back. If you've not seen it, there should be a link somewhere up on the screen. I'll pop the link in the description too. Just click on the show more tab and it should be there. That episode is of me using metal polish on some second-hand wagon wheels that I just acquired. It drew in quite a few comments, so thanks for that. Among the comments were the following other methods of cleaning wheels, so I thought I'd do a follow-up video trying out their suggestions. Someone suggested using 2000 grit sandpaper. Someone else said to soak the wheels for 3 hours in a bowl of IPA. Another suggested using an ultrasonic cleaner, and the last one said to use a Dremel on its slowest speed with a thin polishing pad. Okay, so what we've got here are a selection of coaches and some wagons, some metal wheels, some plastic wheels, all in various states of cleanliness. These are metal wheels and they're really gnarly. Both sets, and these here are plastic. It's not going to show up quite so well on camera, but again they're really gungy. So what we'll do, we'll start with the first method and we'll see where we go. So we'll clear these out of the way. We'll get a little bowl and we'll get some IPA and see where we go. Okay, here's our little bowl. Put some IPA in there and we'll get a set of wheels off this dirty wagon. We'll put those in and then we'll get some plastic wheels too, and we'll just put one set in from each wagon. We're going to give that 3 hours. That's what the instructions said, and we'll come back, we'll pop a lid on it, we'll come back in 3 hours and see how clean those wheels are. Okay, for the next method, method 2, someone suggested using an ultrasonic cleaner. Now, I've never used one of these before, I've never owned one, so I went out and I bought this. I'm not going to do an unboxing video, but I'll get it unboxed off camera and get it all set up, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so here is our ultrasonic cleaner. All set up, ready to go. It's got a 750ml water basket capacity thing, so it should be plenty for what we need. I'll just show you these wheels that we're going to put in. So I'll leave one set on the bogey, and we'll put one set in, and you can see they're quite dirty in there and grotty. So we'll take one set out, put it in the basket. There we go, so you can see how dirty they are. Put that one in, and then we'll go with a plastic set as well, just to compare. So again, you can't really tell because they are plastic, but they are quite dirty. So put those in as well, and again we'll keep one on the actual wagon, then we can compare them later. So it's set for 90 seconds. Switch it. Okay, 90 seconds up. Let's see if that's made any difference at all. I don't think it has, but let's have a look. Well, the wet, of course, but certainly no cleaner. Yeah, okay. Maybe they need longer. Let's give them another 90 seconds, see where we go. Okay, that's another 90 seconds. So what's that? 180 seconds. So we've got a cotton bud. Let's see if it's made any difference at all. Ooh. There's some muck coming off. Now, is that because they've been soaked in water? Has it made any difference because it's been in an ultrasonic bath? That's interesting. That's actually wiping off. I'm genuinely surprised at that. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, that's just water. Wow, okay. I'm shocked. Huh, look at that. That's clearly made a difference. Okay, let's get the plastic one out. Let's have a look at that one. Clean cotton bud. Let's see. Now these weren't quite so dirty. A little bit gungy, but nothing like the metal ones were. But that's looking alright as well. Okay. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get another set of metal wheels, and I'm just going to pop them into the into here. I'm not going to switch it on, but I'm going to give them 3 minutes as well, and we'll just see if that makes any difference. Okay, so I've got a set of wheels. I've just taken off the coach. You can see they're a bit gungy. So I'm just going to pop them in the bath. I'm not going to switch on, it's just water, so they're just sitting in the water. And we'll come back to that. We'll give that 3 minutes and see if that makes any difference at all. Okay, just while that wheel set's sitting in the water there, I've just gone around the first one I did. That's here with the cotton bud, and you can see from the cotton bud the amount of dirt that's come off it. So that's quite impressive. So that's that one. This wheel set has now had. This has been sitting in here for around 3 minutes, so we'll just take him out. So again, that's just water, cold water, and we'll see what this looks like. See if this has made any difference. Just sitting in the water, and I've got to be honest. Yeah. So, do I recommend an ultrasonic cleaner? Don't think so. When you can just leave it in just water anyway. Oh, my initial amazement was short-lived, I think. I might as well have just saved myself a chunk of money and just put the wheels into water. Wow, okay. So, yeah. Ultrasonic, yeah, no. Certainly this $60 one, if you spent a lot more and got a bigger, better one, maybe. But yeah, the results are, no, just put your wheels in water and save your money. Oh well. So we'll just compare the two. So that's the one that was sitting just in the water bath with no, the ultrasonic thing switched off. That's that wheel set there. And the other one that was sitting in the bath for the same amount of time, they look identical to me. I cannot tell a difference. So yeah, ultrasound or ultrasonic cleaning, no, definitely not a winner for me. Okay, so we've looked at IPA soaking in a bath. We've looked at ultrasonic cleaner. The next suggestion was to use a Dremel or a rotary tool and a thin polishing pad. Well, I've not got a Dremel, but I've got like a cheap alternative. It's just a normal rotary tool. It does exactly the same job. What we'll do again with this, we'll get a set of wheels and we will give it a go. So let's get our wheel set out. Come here. There we go. So you can see they're pretty grotty. And we'll give it a run. So the instructions say lowest setting, that's number 1. We'll switch it on and give it a go. Yeah. Okay, let's turn it up a little bit. Let's go for number 2. And try that, because number 1's doing nothing on this particular tool. Yeah, it's working, but very fiddly. Keeps slipping. It's not so keen on this unless you've got a steady hand. No, I'm going to stop that. No, don't like that. Okay, let's try something else. We'll try on a cutting mat and see how that goes. I might hold the wheel steady. Don't know if you can see. Yeah, it's not actually doing anything. It's just making noise. Okay, so what we'll do, stop that there. We'll get some good old metal polish. We'll put that onto a cotton bud. We'll put that on the wheel. There we go, cover that up. And we'll get the tool again. Switch this on. Let's try this. And it's actually splashing the polish everywhere. Okay, I kind of see what you're saying. With a mechanical tool, it's probably better than by hand, but it's making a mess. Crumbs. Yeah, okay. No, we'll stop that there. Okay, so we'll just wipe up the polish. Has it worked? It has, but that's going to take forever. Yeah. So it's still quicker and easier. Pull that out of the way. To get your cotton bud, it's got some polish on it. Bit of polish. Rub that on. Get a cloth. Buff that up. Yep. So, cotton bud, metal polish, still quicker. Okay, so thanks to the magic of video editing, it's been 3 hours. We'll take our plastic and metal wheels out of the IPA. We'll give them a rub, a wipe, and we'll see how they look. Okay, let's just move that out of the way. So left in there for 3 hours and rubbed off. Let's have a look. How do they look? Oh, okay. Not good. Let's try rubbing some more. Yeah, it's coming off, but it's. I don't think soaking them is the answer. It's not. Yeah. Well, there we go. After 3 hours of sitting in the bath of IPA and a good buff, I would say that's not really worked. What about the plastic ones? See how they are. Well, they've actually cleaned up quite well. Yeah, that's just coming off. You can see on the cloth there. That's just. They can feel it as well. It's not. They feel very smooth. Oops. It didn't show up before particularly well how dirty these wheels were, but they are a lot cleaner actually. But is it any better or any quicker than just rubbing them with IPA and a cotton bud? So what we'll do is we will get our plastic wheels, the other set from the wagon. We'll get a cotton bud and some IPA, and we'll just wipe these just to see if it is worth soaking for 3 hours or if we can just get the same result in seconds. Right, so that's wiped around with IPA. See, quite dirty. I'll give it a wipe. Certainly from where I am, you might as well just get a cotton bud and wipe them rather than just letting them sit. Sitting in a bath of IPA? Nah. You might as well just use a cotton bud. Okay, on to the fourth method, sandpaper. Thanks to whoever suggested this one. I've got to be honest, sandpaper and model trains in my mind don't go together. But that's just because I used to make furniture out of wood, and I used to use 120 grit sandpaper. It's very, very coarse, and of course when I think about sandpaper, I think of you know, the real heavy duty stuff, but of course you can get really, really fine grades. So we've got a 2000 grit here, and we're just going to give it a little go on these wheels here. So if you can see, I'm just going to try and clean that area there with the sandpaper. We'll see how we get on. I don't want to go too hard. That's working. Slowly, but that's working. Yeah, it's working really. Oh yeah, it's really nice. That's cutting through the dirt. But is it any quicker than the metal polish? I don't think it is. And I'm always a bit worried with sandpaper that you're going to leave little bits of paper or little bits of sand or whatever it is left on the wheels. But no, that works very well. It's going to be time consuming to do all the wheels, but that's cutting through it really well. Yeah. Thanks to whoever suggested that. That's a great idea. So thanks to everyone that commented on my previous video. Thanks for all the suggestions. This video is in no way a scientific approach to wheel cleaning. This is just me trying to figure out a few different suggestions. So would I recommend an ultrasonic cleaner? Well, from these results, no. $60 can be better spent somewhere else. If you've already got a rotary tool, then this method works quite well. It did spray the polish around quite a lot, but the end results were reasonable. But if you wanted to go and buy a rotary tool, it's going to cost you $100, and for me, $100 can be used on better things and more important things like trains. The sandpaper method worked really, really well. I was really surprised by that, and yeah, that might be something that I'll consider using again. However, a sheet of the sandpaper costs in New Zealand around $2.50, so it's quite expensive. It will be a lot cheaper in the US and the UK, but $2.50 a sheet's quite a lot for me. The other method of soaking them in an IPA bath, no, I don't really see an advantage of that. It was just, you got the same results by just putting a dab of IPA on a cotton bud and wiping the wheels. There's no real benefit to soaking them for a long period of time. So for me, the winning method is my tried and tested method of metal polish and a cotton bud. I've got these wheels now to polish. I'll get on with that. So we'll end it there. I'll get on with these, clean the rest of these wheels up. Please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video. Thank you for watching. Take care. Until next time, goodbye.